Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a login and registration system as well as member and admin only pages in PHP and MySQL. In this first part I'm going to teach you the includes and the registration. So this is your basic file layout. We want a folder for your includes, an admins.php, login.php, logout.php, members.php, and register.php. So first things first, we're going to come down here to our localhost /php myadmin and create a new database. I'm going to make it the log reg tutorial. This can be called whatever you want and create it. Then we're going to make a new table called users with 4 fields and click go. Our first field is going to be the ID field. It's going to be an integer with auto increment checked. Our second one is going to be a username, varchar, with a limit of 25. Second one the same way, password varchar 25. And the last one's going to be our status. And this is going to be for whether you're a member, an admin, a moderator, whatever you have. I'm going to set a limit of 15 on that. Now save it. Now that we have the database saved, we can start coding. Open up your text editor and open up the connect.php page. Don't know what's going on there. I'm just going to come down here, file, save as. Okay, don't know what's wrong there. I'm going to put a session start, and then MySQL connect localhost. Okay, now what this is doing is the session start. We'll talk about that later when we get into the login. But then we're going to connect to our local host, and if there's an error in your SQL, it will return an error. And then we're going to select the database log reg tutorial or whatever you named your database. And if there's an error, it will die with MySQL error. So now save this page. Now for each of these, I'm going to fix this problem. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just fixed that little problem I was having. Now at the top of each of your files, we're going to have an includes/connect.php. I'm going to copy that over to each of my files. Fix this here. Now I'm going to save all. Okay, come back over to the register. Now we're going to, so what this is doing is instead of retyping out this for every single file, we just include the file connect.php, and basically that's just replacing this and making it easier for you later. So let's enter down twice, but if is set post we'll talk about that in a second. Now we want to close off and reopen so we can put our HTML form in between here. We're going to make a form action equals register.php, method equals post, name equals username, password equals password name. There's one other thing I'm going to add in here. Since in my database I set up the maximum length to be 25, I'm going to set the max length parameter to 25 for both of these. Now, now we can come back up to here. Now what this is doing is it's checking if the reg button, which is right here, has been clicked. And if it has, it will come on here and do whatever code you have here. But if it doesn't, it will display this HTML form for us. So let's just save this file and come down here and take a look at it. Now you can see we have this file, but click register, we have nothing. Come over here and let's just do a check. Hello world. Save it. Back to the register. Now you can see we have the HTML form, we register hello world. Now that we have that, we can start doing the check that after the button is clicked, what we should do. So we're going to put if exclamation point empty post username and an empty post password. Now what this is doing is if the button is clicked, it will check if the two fields, username and password, contain data. And if they don't, it will come down here and it will die. Please fill in all fields. But if it doesn't, just to make your code in simple array, we're going to set up two variables for username. Username and password. This will just make your life easier later. And now we want to start doing our error checking. Oh, whoops, there's a field I forgot to put up here. We want to have a confirm password. That's my bad, I forgot about that. Okay, now come down here and add this in.